Morning all. I pulled the little 3.5 horse off the trimmer this morning, and I got the donor up here, and I was taking a look at it. So far I cannot see why it's low on oil and we have this ring around it. Everything looks pretty good underneath. It does have a couple interesting features though that I'm not familiar with. Looks like it's had a new exhaust put on it, but this is the governor setup, and I can understand the airflow coming off and moving this lever and adjusting the throttle, but I'm not sure what this guy is doing here. So it goes down in there. So I'm not sure what that's doing. If somebody knows, yeah, I'm going to clean it up better, and we're going to get it fired up. All right, I think I got this little device here figured out. It was double gasketed, and it goes over the exhaust port, and this part up here moves. So the only thing I can figure is it's maybe a cold start regulator where it holds the governor open. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think that's needed, but anyhow, my goal is we're going to plug up all the holes, and I'm going to get take the carburetor off, and I'm going to go get my pressure washer, and we're going to just spray this thing down good, get everything unhooked, and get the engine off, and probably take the engine into the shop after it's cleaned up and go over it. As far as the oil leak goes, it could be either this cover here, or the O-ring looks mashed on the bottom of the oil tube. So both of them are easily fixable. But yeah, I want to get it all pressure washed and cleaned out. So let me finish getting the carburetor off of it and get these holes plugged up. All right, so I got the carb off. It's going to get a new fuel line. I got some of that. O-rings are going to get replaced. I'm probably going to open the carb up and look inside of it. But I noticed behind this shroud, I thought a rat's nest, but it's not too bad. So I am pretty much to the point to where I can get all this picked up. Some of this will get washed in a bucket. Some of it's going to get pressure washed. I just got to plug these two holes up here, and we'll get this thing cleaned up. All right, we're just about ready to go. Whenever I buy something that's got a rubber plug or something that you know, you remove before you install it, like maybe a car radiator or whatever, I save them because they come in real handy for plugging these holes. I didn't have one for the oil, but yeah, that's going to work fine. And then if you use a electric pressure washer and a long hose, what you want to do first is purge the air that may be in that line, because it wreaks havoc with that pressure washer. So once I get all the air out of it, this thing will be ready to get cleaned up. And we are ready to go. That should be good enough. Well guys, I forgot to plug the exhaust, but we should be fine. But yeah, it cleaned up good. So next step is to remove the engine from here and let it air dry a little bit, and then we'll get it in on the bench. So yeah, I forgot to cover the exhaust up, so we're going to get the water out of it. I've removed the plug, pulled the plugs I had over there, so we're going to spray some WD-40. And yeah, I got WD-40 coming out the exhaust now, so yeah, we're good. That should be good. Now to pull the engine off and bring it inside. Well, I'm gonna have to break the big boy out, get that blade off. I forgot why I had the pressure washer out. It could probably use it again, especially down up under here. I'll know more when I get it off, but I forgot to clean up all the other bits and pieces. So we're going to just get this thing off, and everybody's wanting burgers for supper, so get this thing off and get it brought in the shop and probably call it a day on this guy. Oh, I forgot to tell you, when we was spinning it up, you need to tie wrap that little brake pad, otherwise you ain't spinning that thing. So, but yeah, I think there's a little bit more going on under here. So I don't know yet. We're still in the first stages of this thing. So let me get the blade off and get this thing unbolted and go make a place on the bench and kind of call it a day for the day. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do another cleaning session tomorrow, but I was looking at this pulley, and this is the pulley off the weed whacker, and so that pulley's not going to work. So I wiggled it and came down, and here I've got the same issue. It's two keyed, but I looked down inside here and I see that long key on the other side, so I said, wait a minute, if I spin this to the other side, there we go. So yeah, this pulley should slide. Crap, the shaft's too big. I thought he said he measured that. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to find a pulley like this that fits that shaft now. Oh well, yeah, this is a good stopping point for me. Well, I'm not going to give up on it yet. There's a belt, there's another pulley down there. Need to take that apart. It's going to have some kind of gear train I might be interested in. Definitely going to keep the wheels. These are actually have bearings in them. I found that out because I had to take the back wheels off to get to those screws. But yeah, for the most part, I'm done for the day. Got all the tools picked up and put away, and I got this to work on. So yeah, this is going to be my thing to find that fits this engine. So I got a box of pulleys around here somewhere. I'll see if I can find maybe tomorrow. Well, we had company come over, so I need to do a couple more burgers. But while I was out here doing this, I got to thinking on that little engine what my options are. And because it only run me $5, it's no big loss. But I'm thinking if I had a lathe, I'd probably attempt to pull the drive shaft out and turn it from 1 inch down to 7/8 of an inch and make that pulley fit. I really don't think I'm going to find the right kind of pulley to match up on that shaft, so it might just be another trip to the pawn shop later on and see if I can find something that will work. But for $5, you know, I've got that much in parts there, bearings in the wheels and engine parts. I may slap that engine back together and just see if I can get it running. We'll see. But I thought I'd just do a follow-up on what my thoughts are to move on with this project. Thanks for watching.